One with the Wind has been one of my favorite animes of the season, with the fantastic animation from Protection IG, the amazing music from Hayashi Yuki, and having such a lovable cast. But it's so underrated, and there's barely anyone fucking talking about it. I mean, look at this shit. Most of it is just multiple videos of the opening and ending. There's even videos not even related to the anime. And no, episodic reviews and reactions do not count. With that rant aside, I'm not here to gush about how amazing One with the Wind is. I'm here to talk about my favorite character and the undeniable best boy, Haiji. I instantly fell in love with this character just after one scene. He was someone I wish I could relate to, but I just couldn't, because he was someone I always wanted to be. So why do I think Haiji is one of the best and most well-done characters of the year? Well, ladies and gentlemen, first of all, he can cook, he's nice, a great leader, smart, and supports everyone on the team. This is true best boy material. But seriously, it's because he's someone we can all learn a lesson from. In the very first scene we get of Haiji, we see his face and eyes with pure excitement and hope. That maybe he will be able to achieve his dreams after years of looking. This determination Haiji has is quite amazing. After 3 years of looking for 10 people to get on the team and always falling short, he never gave up and always held his chin up high. But that's only the tip of the iceberg of the amount of determination he has, and to understand it all, we have to look deeper into his past. The way One with the Wind executed and handles Haiji's backstory was truly beautiful. Instead of showing us a flashback that would probably take up most of an episode, they let the audience piece things together to help us come up with a rough idea on what exactly happened to Haiji in the past. I love it when an anime does this, because it shows us that the creator of the series knows that the audience isn't someone who needs to be spoon-fed to understand the story. So how did the anime do this? If we look back in episode 7, we see Haiji was friends or at least an acquaintance with Fujioka, the champion of Hakone and the captain of the best college track team. This helps imply that Haiji was someone with a lot of promise of being a strong runner during his high school life. Maybe because he was at the same high school as Fujioka, or maybe they were rivals at the time. Now the next one's pretty easy. We've seen it multiple times. Haiji has a huge scar down his right knee, and obviously it's from running. But the big question here is, when and how exactly did he get injured? This was answered during the end of the 8th episode when Haiji and Kakeru were arguing.
お前の価値基準はスピードだけなのか。だったら走る意味はない。新幹線に乗れ。飛行機に乗れ。その方が早いぞ。気づけよかける。速さを追い求めるばかりじゃダメなんだ。そんなのは虚しい。
This monologue helps us finally connect all the dots on Haiji's past, and those 2 lines, it's not enough to just chase speed. It's futile. Those words have a lot of weight attached to them. We now understand that Haiji basically lost everything because of that injury, probably even a scholarship to a really good college, and that helps explain why someone so passionate about running is in a college that didn't really have a track team. But even after all that, he never gave up and never lost hope. He trained and trained to get back to his former top speed, and he even made a claim in the first episode that he would win everyone over. And he did by episode 6. This is why Haiji has some of the most determination I've ever seen. But determination isn't the only thing that makes him amazing. It was also his work ethic, because he was the one who did everything for the team. He was the one that scheduled and planned practices, made training programs, registered the whole team at meets, and did all the cooking and even considered the proper volume and nutrition everyone needed when preparing meals. Put all that stacked on top of him still needing to do practice and training of his own with schoolwork? This is way too much work for just one man. And sadly enough, it did get to him, because at the end of episode 9, we see Haiji pass out just out of nowhere. And we all should have seen it coming. There was even a scene in episode 9 where we saw Haiji's vision blur for a second. I honestly thought that he was just a little tired and it was no big deal, because throughout the series, they set up a pattern that if someone was pushing themselves too hard, we would see dark bags under their eyes. As seen from Nico-chan senpai when he was trying really hard to lose weight, and from Kakeru when he was trying to get a better time. But from Haiji, we saw nothing, or so I thought. After rewatching episode 9, I realized that later during the second half that there were bags under his eyes. They were super subtle and you can barely make them out. But if you pay close attention, you can see them. I found this perfect for what this studio was probably trying to portray. Because he was the leader, he was putting up a facade to keep everyone calm. And no one would have been able to tell he was extremely overworked unless they paid close attention to him. So, from the beautiful execution of his backstory to the subtle hints of being overworked and being the most determined, hardest working, caring, and all around inviting personality, this is why I think Haiji is one of the best and most well done character of the year.
"走り出せればほら掴め